All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here with another edition of As the Journey Turns. And of course, doing this in real time for a few real people out here just like you and just like me. This episode brought to you by Pillsbury Crescent Rolls. Now, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It's not. But man, when you were a kid, didn't your mom make those for you when you were a kid? That's like little heavenly pieces of bread dough, and they're just so good. And then you could put anything inside of them, and it's heaven. I haven't had one probably since like 1981. I'm going to go with 1981, maybe 1982. I don't know, but my mom used to make them, and they were good. They were easy to make too. You just pop open that canister. All right, enough with the Pillsbury, Dave. Get on to As the Journey Turns. So last night, folks, um, apparently there's this show called America's Got Talent. I don't watch it. I know people think I'm weird. Like, you didn't watch it? You didn't have your what is it now? Is it a DVR or something? You didn't have your DVR set? No, I didn't do any of that. No, sorry. But Journey was on last night. And you're thinking to yourself, well, that's cool. You should have probably watched it, Dave. Well, there is this competition. That's what this is, to see who can sing better. And there's this guy who's a janitor, because I had to look all this stuff up because I wasn't paying attention to the show. But apparently, some of my patrons and people I know and even people I don't know are sending me messages saying, oh, you got to watch tonight, Richard. I'm like, Richard who? I don't know any Richards that I need to watch on television, but yes, the janitor's name is Richard Goodall. And he performed Don't Stop Believin' last night with, now, folks, I need to breathe, with Journey members Neal Schon, Dean Castronovo, Todd Jensen, and Jason Derlotka. All right. Now, interesting that Jonathan Cain was not there. But even more interesting is the fact that Arnel Pineda is not there. Now, you may say, well, he's not going to sing. The other guy's singing, so why bring Arnel? You bring Arnel because of what happened the other day. You're going to show support because immediately you're going to get more stupid rumors if you don't want the rumors. See, this is why I think sometimes this is all just one big public relations scheme to keep them in the news, to just talk. Let's talk about Journey again. See Journey last night? Oh, where was Arnel? He wasn't there. Well, they had Richard singing, so they don't need Arnel. Bring Arnel. Tell him, hey, Arnel, grab a tambourine, buddy. Pretend you're Davy Jones, all right? And just, seriously, I mean, what the heck? These guys don't make good decisions. They do not make, and the fact that Jonathan's not there, so here's what I'm thinking happened. So Neal set this all up. This was Neal's baby. John says, well, I'm not going. You know, I was just in Chile a couple of days ago. I'm going to go home and chill out, maybe read my Bible and pray a little bit and ask for forgiveness for not stopping that show with Arnel, which they should have. Okay, that's what I would be doing right now. So they do this, and Richard ends up winning the competition with Journey backing them up, most of Journey, without Arnel. And again, if I'm a casual fan, I'm going to say, hey, that guy could sing for Journey. Now, what did I really think of Richard's performance? I thought he was very good. He hit all the notes. I think he sang everything in the correct key. He's no Steve Perry. There's not a lot of soul there. It's more like kind of like a more John Anderson delivery. It's high, but it's kind of, it's flatliney, but it's good in the sense that it's powerful, and you wouldn't see, they put people up there. Was that lady there, Susan Boyle, how many years ago, where you didn't expect to hear that voice come out of that woman? And the same is true for Richard Goodall. You don't expect to have that voice coming out of that man. But then again, why not? You know, so Neal is up there noodling, and you got shots of Dean and Jason, and this is just, I don't know, folks. These guys don't. If you really had a manager here, number one, the manager would say, well, you all have to go. And especially after what happened with Arnel, you want solidarity. You want to show that even though this guy's going to be singing, Arnel is a part of this band and he needs to be there. People need to see that you guys are a unified front. But no Arnel and no John, which leads me to believe, again, that John either had nothing to do with this or just decided, nah, he didn't need to go. So I don't know. Again, what I do here is I look at a situation and then I do a video about it. And I could be completely wrong. I could just be out to lunch, but I know I do like Pillsbury crescent rolls. And most people who are watching this enjoyed Pillsbury crescent rolls, probably as much as watching Richard perform with Journey. But how many casual fans are going to say, hey, here's your replacement singer. He sounds better than the last 2 or 3 guys. With, again, apologies to Jeff Scott Soto, who is a great singer, who got a raw deal and probably could still be in Journey today. But, you know, between, you know, maybe Steve Augeri and Arnel, you could say, hey, this guy is just as good as those 2 guys. You bring him out on the road, and that'll be a real rags to riches story. People will love that, just like they loved when Arnel first joined the band. You could keep doing this every few years. It's just folks, the timing of this is just where I have the issue. Just like the other night, yeah, Arnel had a bad night, and you can critique his voice and say, wow, what happened to Arnel? And maybe they should get a new singer. Maybe they should bail their singer out when he's having some problems. Throw him a life preserver, like I said. And maybe not beat his voice into the ground. Give him a rest. Let him recuperate. And, you know, he doesn't have to sing at this appearance. He just, you know, can be there as part of the band. That's why you bring him along. You don't leave him at home. It just looks bad. See, they're looking for a singer. Journey's looking for a singer. This guy's auditioning. No, he's not. Anyway, I've been saving this joke for a while. So anyway, Richard apparently won the event. He won the competition, America's Got Talent. And so what Richard gets as a prize is 1 Neal Schon American Express card. Oh, I've been waiting to say that the entire video. Anyway, folks, we're in a crazy world. You got to have a little fun with this. If, again, I'm doing management or PR for Journey, where's the overseer, the guy that they hired to just kind of monitor everything? Is that just financial stuff? Because they really need a manager. Where's Herbie Herbert? Herbie would have never let this band go without 2 of the members of the band. There's no way. He would have been like, I don't care how tired you are. I don't care if you're sick. You're getting in the bus and you're going. Of course, they do the private jet. So he would have to change for the private jet, and then John would show up by bus. I don't know. But this would have never happened in the old days, because these guys actually liked each other in the old days, at least enough to hang out together. So that's my video on this topic. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that already. Also, I get support through Patreon, YouTube memberships, and Buy Me a Coffee, which has been really terrific. And I need that support because my videos oftentimes are shadow banned or suppressed somehow. With 81,000 subscribers, someone getting like 1,000 views, unless the topic, I guess, is just very uninteresting, but it's very random. I had a meeting with one of my top patrons last night, and we talked about this, and they were telling me, I can't understand why some of your videos do really well, and then other videos, which are actually more entertaining and interesting, those videos don't do as well. And I said, yeah, I've noticed that too. So the best way to combat that situation is to sign up as a YouTube member or a patron, where there's a conversation constantly going between me and you, and then other people hopefully are talking amongst themselves. And then Buy Me a Coffee, which I have really appreciated because I'm getting some great messages from people who are, again, buying me a nice Starbucks latte, and I just called it that. It's not like I love Starbucks or anything. So I actually like the crescent rolls better than Starbucks. So just anyway, folks, thanks for being here. God bless everyone. Pray for this country, and I will see you soon.